Hello and welcome to the Swift Motorsports Hyperdrive Cup Series. We are live at Talladega Super Speedway, and I'm your commentator Vern, joined in the booth with Michael McCauley. How you doing, Michael?
I'm good.
Well, good is better than bad, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm here. I made it.
He's here, made it, he says, and we're here and we made it. We're a little bit late. We do want to apologize to you for that. Had a couple of technical issues to take care of before we could fire the stream off tonight. But everything seems to be up and working properly, and I know we're in qualifying right now, so I'm going to try to find a car to jump on and maybe take a ride around Talladega Super Speedway. I will let all the viewers know that tune in. Due to some technical issues on iRacing, tonight's race will not count for points. So you're actually going to see drivers from both the Cup Series and the Swift Motorsports Xfinity Series in this race tonight. So if you see some names you're not familiar with, Michael McCauley, and I'm not real familiar with, then we know why.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because they'll have both of them there. We're actually riding around right now with Gary Wells in the number 11 car. And he may have touched that outside wall there. I thought I heard a little smack sound. That sometimes, though, getting the wall just makes it a little faster, McCauley.
Yeah.
We'll see what his lap's like here. Yeah. Time rolls across at a 52.270, and he's going to be on his fast lap now, which is going to be lap 2. And I'll tell you, 5 minutes to qualify here, you got to take off right when qualifying starts to get 2 laps in. Talladega's a big track.
Yeah, definitely is.
I think there's like 95 laps on tap here tonight, so it'll be a pretty long one.
Yeah. It's a new approach on the apron there.
Yeah, he's got her all the way down on below that yellow line, coming to the start-finish line, shutting her down, and that's going to put him third.
Yeah.
So he picked up quite a bit on that second lap there. Now we're looking at the 10 car of Gary May, and I think he's going to be done with qualifying. He's going to qualify 10th. And I don't see anyone else on the track right now, and in fact, we only got about 30 seconds of qualifying left, so this is going to be over pretty quickly.
Yeah, they're not going to get a lap in now.
And I don't think my chat's working, so we're going to refresh this thing real quick, and there we go. Now we got chat on YouTube again. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for qualifying. I don't think we're going to have any more guys come out here.
No.
Yeah, 1 second left, so we'll switch over. They'll do a quick driver's meeting, and we'll pull up the starting grid for you. Well, they're lining up already.
Yeah, they're ready to start this.
This thing going to go. We're going right into gear now, Michael McCauley.
Yeah, we don't need any pace laps. Just go.
You see the pace cars out there waiting on them. These guys are starting to load into the race server now. And I guess while they're doing that, we're going to try to get our cameras working. There we go. High above the field here. Let's go ahead and pull up that starting grid real quick. Starting on the pole. I see Jessica's already in here telling them let's go, and he got the message because Todd Cray in the 22 is starting P1. To his outside in second, you're going to see the number 87 of Anthony Keys. Already a name I'm not familiar with, Michael McCauley.
Yeah.
But Anthony Keys in the 87, maybe one of the Xfinity drivers that are making a start here tonight. So starting third, Joshua Kanata. He's a regular in the 16 car in the Cup Series. And his outside in fourth is going to be Michael Mueller in the 51. Fifth, is going to be that number 10 of Gary May. He actually went up to 5th, not 10th.
I think your time and scoring may be off, Vern.
I think it was on my timing screen. So Gary May's going to start 5th into his outside in 6th. Watch out for him again at Talladega here. That's a 00 and Nick Hunt. Starting 7th, Darren Clement in the 32, and his outside in 8th is going to be Pierce Moffitt, driving a number 41. Starting 9th, number 59, Jim Thorndike, and the Thorndike's outside in 10th is going to be Hunter Collier, driving a 55. So starting 11th, the 99 of Jarrett Lipster, and his outside in 12th is going to be the number 5 of Chad Osborne. 13th, you'll see the 27 of Jonathan Cogswell, and his outside in 14th is going to be the number 19 of Andy Starcher. Starting 15th, that number 8 car, Ryan Sizemore, and his outside in 16th is going to be the number 11 of Gary Wells. 17th, Hunter Hallberg will be in the 20 car, and in 18th, it's showing Don Kidder, and I don't know if Don will be making a start or not. So we go to 19th. You see the 26 of Michael Robinson. Into his outside in 20th is going to be Austin Albritton, driving a number 9. Starting 21st, James Gannier, driving a 14 car, and that's your starting field at Talladega. There may be a couple other drivers that just didn't take time, and I'm going to suspect that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Not the first time we've seen it happen, is it?
No.
So I'm waiting on my timing and scoring screen to catch up, and yep, that didn't work. That failed to work. Pole sitter hasn't taken the grid yet, is why. They do a quick drivers meeting before the race on the lineup, so I don't know if Nick's having connection issues or what, but got to get on a car that's staying steady and not flashing. No blinking. That blinking kind of throwing us off there, Macaulay, kicking my camera out.
Yeah, that'll do it.
You get on a car that don't have a real stable connection that goes to flash, man, it'll just knock your camera right out. You got to get a driver that's steady, staying still. So we had a warm-up practice last night. Give me a chance to fix my technical difficulties with my microphone. And it seems to be working okay.
Yeah, I think you're good.
Oh, my gosh. Look at the waiting room below us, Michael Macaulay.
Whoa.
Nation, what's going on, buddy?
What the heck is going on in here?
Oh, and he got it right. He didn't even use a curse word, Michael.
Man, he's on point tonight.
It was hard for me.
I'm sure you, did you bite a hole through your tongue?
Yeah, I pretty much did, yeah.
I kind of figured that.
That's how it goes.
Because what the heck is not usually what I get when you ask me what's going on.
Yeah, it's usually something else.
Yep. Well, he's got his good behavior shoes on, Macaulay.
Yeah, I think it's the first.
That's
Do I
second.
get that little, like a badge for this?
I think we're going to have to create a special badge just for you,
I think
Nation.
I think so.
Just a special one.
Good. I think I earned it.
All right, so we're going to jump up there with Pierce Moffitt on the 41 because Todd Craig missed the grid here. Going to start in the back maybe. And that's a pretty common strategy on these plate tracks, Talladega and Daytona. Guy don't want to get up there early in wreck zone. Get caught up in a wreck and you can be done on lap 1.
Yeah.
So if you're just tuning in, this is not going to be a points race tonight. It is, in fact, going to be a fun race due to some technical issues on iRacing. And there are drivers here from both the Hyperdrive Cup Series and the Swift Motorsports Xfinity Series. So some of the Xfinity guys getting a chance to make a start with the Cup guys tonight, which is pretty cool. And one of them is that 41 car that you're seeing on the point right now. That's going to be Pierce Moffitt driving the 41. I've got to wait till they go green to restart my timing and scoring. Nation. It bothers me.
That's not my fault.
I think it is.
Well, it probably is. Yeah.
And I thought any technical difficulty we had, we could now blame on you.
Yeah,
How come we can't blame Mike?
because I'm not technical.
You can't even spell technical.
He's got
I can't. You're correct.
He's got a butt kicker though. You can ask him and his girlfriend.
I'm not even going to talk to his girlfriend.
I'm not even going to talk about that.
All right, so you see that pace car down below that yellow line, and we're going to get ready to go green flag racing at Talladega. Real quick, like. Pace car's in. They're 2x2. How far back, Nation?
All the way to the gate.
All the way outside the gate to the hamburger stand. And here we go, green flag racing at Talladega with the Swift Motorsports Hyperdrive Cup Series. And the 41 is going to hit the right gears because he's going to pull out front. That's where you want to be, Macaulay.
Yeah, out front or way in the back.
Out front, first car in line, and hope you can stay there for 95 laps, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think they're going to be able to go 95 laps on a tank of fuel. In fact, I'm not going to guess how many they can go, but I'd say somewhere, be lucky probably to hit 20 laps, wouldn't you?
Yeah, 20, 25, I would say.
Top first three cars getting in a line, and they're opening up a little bit of a gap. We're going to restart timing and scoring real quick, but they got a little bit of gap on the 2x2 behind them. That's going to start with the number 87 car. Oh, checking my Discord. Michael McCauley, take over the commentate in a second, and I'll be right back.
All right, I can do that. You going to help out with this, Nation?
Oh, hell no.
You're not going to help me out?
All right, what do you want to talk about?
What's going on the track right now?
Oh, they're turning left.
They're starting to single file out here.
And there's a lot of Camaros out there.
That's a good sight.
It is a good sight.
Hey, sorry to bother you. So just letting you know, of course, the broadcast still going normal, everything normal. The only thing is the points tonight are not counting because of the issue with iRacing. Okay, just making sure you know. You can't, if you issue an EOL or iRacing issues an EOL, you can clear it, but it's not actually clearing it. The very next caution, they'll get it again. So.
Good, my friend. How are you? I miss you, brother. Well, look, get up there and you get to it now. We just wanted to explain to you after man, you know how after Talladega is. Cool.
It's coming across YouTube, everything. Yeah.
What are you doing, Fern?
All right.
Y'all have fun.
Vern's back.
Yeah, I'm back, and they couldn't hear what you guys were saying because they heard everything that we were talking about down in that booth.
Well, that's good. We didn't say very
Oh, we got a wreck. Man, there's cars flying in the air. That was perfect timing for me to get back.
That was.
Guess what, Nation?
perfect timing and burn.
We don't have to burn it down tonight, but we're going to keep an eye on the 59 car. I think think that's who we're looking at here.
Oh, I'm just seeing the wreck now. God,
There it
oh,
is.
That was a mess.
Got turned into the outside wall, and man, the 20 car, 59 car, both flew in the air.
Oh, dude, that 59 went. Yeah, he went NASA.
I think the 20 ended up catching some airtime too. We're going to back it up and take a look at that. Oh yeah, the 20 rolled it.
Yeah.
It looked like somebody got clipped in that left rear. They were 3 wide, and it started with a little bit of door banging, little door love there, Macaulay.
Yeah.
And that got someone out of shape, and he clipped somebody else, and it was on from there. A couple of those guys probably earned some frequent flyer miles there.
Yeah, I've rolled dice that didn't go that high.
No doubt.
How many hoods you get there, Nation?
Shut up, Mike.
All right, so might have been some joke there.
There was something somewhere in there. I don't know what it was.
Wait, I must have missed it though. I got the first one, just couldn't come up with anything quick enough there, Nation. So these guys they're pitting. They're going to take advantage on lap 5, and I think some of these guys are probably going to take a couple of tires, maybe top off the old fuel tank, and I don't know. We can play a commercial though. I got one of them.
He's
What's
into
going
Discord.
on, Hal, Amy? No, he's on the YouTube chat. And we're still pacing,
Yes, we are.
but we're not on commercial break no more. We're back live again. And anything that breaks and from this point on would be Nation's fault.
That's correct.
Every bit of it. Still above water there, Hal, in Pennsylvania? Hopefully it's starting to recede some. There were people's cars floating in it, trees floating in it, Macaulay.
Are they really?
One man's house,
Wow.
campers, you name it. They took a pounding up there with all this rain.
That's insane.
Staying dry, he said. That's a good thing. Just keep your
Yeah.
feet out of the water, Hal. It soak up from your feet right to your hair.
I mean, it's hot though, too, so it may feel good on your feet.
It probably would. Yeah, it's hot here, too. In fact, it's smoking hot. We didn't get any rain today to cool it off. Needed our afternoon shower, and I'll be damned if that came. It didn't, Macaulay.
No, makes it even worse.
I think these guys are going 2x2. That's good news.
That's a good sign.
Crap, is that Hal Amy?
It is Hal Amy. He said the roads are gone. Where'd they go?
He's got a four-wheel drive Chevy. He'd be all right.
Yeah, you don't need no roads.
Nah, you don't need those things.
Roads are overrated, Hal. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, the buggies
everybody
make them anyways.
knows that.
You know, the pavement does make for a smooth ride getting to the racetrack, though. Have to admit that.
Yeah, just depends how you like to drive.
So they're 2x2. Michael McCullough, you got any picks for this race? I haven't even thought about it yet.
No, I haven't really thought about it yet.
Nation, you got any picks?
Nope. Oh, the pace car will win.
The pace
mean,
car's going to
win.
win, he said. All right,
So
so
with my pick last time, I went with Michael Mueller before. I'll go with him again.
oh, there goes the pace car down to the bottom, Nation. We got one of the cars back there without a hood on it. I think that might be the 27 of Jonathan Cogswell.
Nah, you don't need that hood.
It's overrated.
It's more weight.
More exactly. More drag.
Man, you don't need that damn thing.
So we're waiting for that green flag, and it's coming real soon. And there it is. Green flag and racing once again at Talladega with a Hyperdrive Cup Series at Swift Motorsports. And we got Pierce Moffitt. He started up there, man, and he's been holding on to it, McCauley.
Yeah, he's led every lap so far.
Moffitt has been on the point, led every lap so far. He's got the 55 of Hunter Collier on his tail. And Hunter's got that 10 car Gary May. Oh, and we got another
May
wreck.
went around. New car. Oh,
There's a caution right there.
There it is.
22 cars sitting sideways in the track, and I think his car's broken.
He actually might be stuck on the wall. Nope, he's not stuck.
He ain't stuck. I don't think he could get it to rotate, though. Turn. Yeah, it's moving a little sideways, so let's back it up. And you could see the cars moving around quite a bit. I don't know if that was the air or what, and it looked like the 22 might have just took a bump from the rear the wrong way.
Yeah.
And that got him into trouble right there. And you can see the damage on the right side of the car. And, you know, now the right front definitely when he got it up on the wall there. But eventually he gets it going the right way. But you can see the car right there just walking, kind of dog walking. So his alignment's out.
Yeah.
I think he knocked the alignment out, Nation. What do you think?
I think he screwed it up.
He tuned her up, didn't he?
You see how I have to, like, mute myself?
Ow.
Oh, I do, man. I have to.
Yeah, you're not muted.
Oh, how? Damn, how? You can't. Oh, yeah, you can.
Well, he's technically in the chat and say whatever he wants.
Yeah, you can say anything you want.
Although I think we got some kind of control over that. I don't know.
Nope, we're not going to govern how.
We don't. It's hard enough to have control over this, ain't it, Nation?
No shit. I mean, no kidding.
All right, so Pierce Moffitt, that 41's going to stay out again here, Michael McCauley.
Yeah, I mean, don't need tires right now, really.
Now you don't really need tires at all, ever.
No. No.
I don't know. About halfway through the race, I might take some. But if
Yeah.
you're going to pit, I mean, it's for fuel.
Yeah,
Because
that's
what
about
we
it.
figure, maybe 20 green flag laps, if they get that.
Yeah.
And then the guys are probably going to have to come down, and I don't. Well, he's got 5 laps. He stopped on the last one. He just chose not to stop on this one. So that'll leave them 15 or so laps of fuel.
Is this a league race, or is this just like anybody can join race?
It is a league race, and it would have been for points, except there are some technical issues with iRacing right now, and I think that YouTube heard it. It has something to do with EOLs and penalties and stuff not working properly.
Ah.
So probably waiting on iRacing to patch that. They decided to not count points tonight and allow the Xfinity drivers, some of the Xfinity drivers, to be able to race with the Cup guys tonight. So that's how it went down, and that's how it's going down.
That's the go down.
That is the whole story right there, I think. I think. But I'm pretty sure that it is.
No, I stopped thinking a long time ago.
Yeah, gives me a headache, Nation.
Oh, dude, serious headache.
There, Hal's got his driver pick right there. He's going to go with the 00. Nick Hunt, driver of the 00 car, and he's had a hot rod in every race this season, hasn't he, McCauley?
Yeah, just needs good luck.
And maybe Talladega is where he gets it.
I just want to know if he has a brother named Mike.
Nation.
You see what I did there?
We see exactly what you did. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the last time you were in here, you did the same exact thing.
Yes, I believe I did. Yes.
I can tell you he's got Viagra on the car.
I'm consistent. So.
Literally. And Geritol. Right on the car, Nation.
I don't even know what Geritol does.
It's a pretty interesting paint scheme there on the 00.
What's he got on the back of that?
I don't know what it says on the back. Kind of afraid to look at it now.
Some type of ointment.
Some type of ointment. Preparation H. That's what it is. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. They're 2x2, but we're going to... Oh, wrong one. Yes, it is Preparation H.
I guess it goes with Geritol then.
Geritol, Preparation H, and Viagra.
Hey, it's all like they can sell them in baskets.
That pretty much sums all of it up, don't it?
Oh God, this can't go well.
That's got to be the paint scheme tonight. I'm just saying.
I'm with you. I like
Yeah.
it.
Nation's with us. So are we all taking the 00? Is that how it's going to go down?
I mean, should I switch my pick?
No, if you want 00, you can have them. Nation, you want 00?
I'll take the 00.
I guess we're all going with the 00 then.
Just because of its paint.
The paint's got to win. They're 2x2. How far back?
All the way.
Not quite as far as at the start of the race, Nation. We've lost a few. But they're still all the way to the gate. The stands are full right now. And the pace car's in. That only means one thing.
Shit, I gotta get my mask on.
What's it mean, Macaulay?
We're going green.
We are getting ready to go green flag race them once again. And there they go.
They're out to shoot.
Moffitt not wasting any time in that 41 car, getting on the gas pedal. Going to drop right to the inside line. That's going to hang the 00 out just a little bit. He might want to jump in line behind the 10 car there, Gary May, and that's what he's going to do. For the most part, it looks like they're all getting single file now. We've had a couple of caution flags, and I don't think they're going to chance it, Macaulay.
No, it's time to get some laps down.
Now you got a couple guys peeking to the outside back there. Get the cautions out early, right?
Yeah.
And get some long green flag racing going. And man, Talladega is high-speed track, so really easy to get a penalty on pit road here when you're making green flag pit stops. And man, they're racing back there at the edge of the top 10. I've seen some cars kind of jolting all around. 32, Darren Clement back here. You got the 87 of Anthony Keys. Michael Mueller's 51 in the mix right back here. These
They're
guys,
losing the draft.
yeah, they're losing the draft. That's what I was just looking at, and they might want to get in line and straighten that out, straighten that little issue out. Got some of the guys on pit road right here. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4 of the guys disconnected from earlier incidents. And back up at the front of the field, though, Pierce Moffitt in the 41 leading away over Hunter Collier in the 55. So 41, 55, 10, 00. And then 26, Michael Robinson rounding out the top 5 here. Top 6 cars actually is the breakaway.
Yeah.
That ends at the 9 car of Austin Albritton. He's kind of peeking to the outside just a little bit. You got to have somebody to go with you if you're going to go out to the outside. That second group caught him. Yeah, you seen a couple cars going to move up to the outside, though, and kind of block the lane they wanted to go to. And that's going to break the second pack up as Michael Mueller goes right to the bottom. And it looks like the 00 is going to drop a spot or 2 right here.
Yeah, I think he saw a run there and wasn't there.
Yeah, they're going to fade back quite a bit over that move. I think they needed some more guys to go with them. Meanwhile, we got a couple looking to the outside right here. That's going to be that 99 right there, Jarrett Lipstruer. You look at it, though, McCauley. 2 guys get on the outside, and they're going backwards.
Yeah, they just drop like a rock.
And that's exactly what happened. As you see, the 87 is going to get hung out right there. Anthony Keys, and he's going to keep on cruising to the back. But you get guys that test the waters every once in a while. You got the 51 of Michael Mueller looking to the outside. Darren Clement, the 32, 99 still there. Now the 51's going to dive back in line because the guys, they just couldn't close up quick enough to help them out.
No. Michael Mueller's trying it again.
Yeah, he's looking to the high side once more. I think maybe if they can get 3 or 4, McCauley.
Yeah, they might have a shot then, but they need to be pretty close, so.
They got 4 out there now, so we're going to have to see what they can do. Now they're down to 3.
Yeah, and they dropped to the back.
Yeah, and they dropped. They still, 3 still not going to get it done. They actually may need more guys on the outside than they're on the inside.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nation, what do you think?
Yeah.
What would you do if it were you, Nation?
I'd park the fucking thing. I mean,
Dang.
I'm trying, Vern. I'm trying.
I kind of baited you, didn't I?
But
I
You can
baited
just
them.
go beside
McCauley.
the hot. Yeah, Nation, just go beside the hot dog stand and sell some hoods.
There you go. I'll tell you what, McCauley, I think I've already seen a victim of his.
Yeah, there may be more than one.
Well, right here, 27 car, missing the hood and the nose.
2-for-1 deal.
2 for 1. Nation's got it down at the hot dog stand right now.
the best one will be on eBay. Sure.
going on eBay, huh? I'm pretty sure it was a Ford too, Nation.
Oh, that's never mind.
What do you do with those hoods?
They just go in the trash.
Not even Ooh, 51 shooting up by the wall. I think he might have done that just to drop to the back of this line right here.
Yeah.
I might do that just to play around to see how far I could get up through there. You know, I mean, might as well.
Yeah, you might as well test it now.
So you can see the double zeros rebounded back up to the 4th position. But that 41 of Pierce Moffitt still showing the way right here. He's got the 55 of Hunter Collier back there in 2nd. Now he's got the 9 of Austin Albritton riding in the 3rd spot. So you have 3 Xfinity drivers at the front of the pack here, Macaulay.
Yeah, they're teaming up.
Side draft like a boss, Hal says. You know
may have
anything
to do
about that,
in
Nation?
car.
Nation, you know anything about side drafting? No, I think he done went to get him another drink, Macaulay.
Yeah, he may have.
Or he's in trouble from the wife.
That's a good possibility as well.
Either or wouldn't surprise us one bit. So for the most part, these guys are staying single file up here in the front. So we're going to do a quick through the field. And we're only going to do that on an in-car view. So here's what it's like to be on board around Talladega Superspeedway with the leader, Pierce Moffitt, in the 41. Closing up on Chad Osborne's 5. Going to take the line right out to the outside right here. Go around the 5. 5's damage and a little bit slower. Coming out of turn 2 down the long back straightaway. He went to get a draft, Nation did. Now the 6 and a couple cars are going to go by the leader right here. He's dropping back. You see that?
Yeah, he almost looks like he's really loose right now.
So now the leader's going to be the 9-car Austin Albritton. So Albritton going to go from 3rd to 1st. He's going to bring Michael Robinson with him. Robinson's kind of the pusher on the back bumper right here. Albritton driving a Discount Tire machine. And there's a bump draft right there from the 26. So 3rd in this line behind the 26 car is going to be the 99 of Jarrett Lipstruer. They were all being patient until I did through the field, and then they all scattered.
Yeah, they wanted to start racing.
So we'll go back to 4th. He was 2nd when I started this, but he's back to 4th now. That's going to be the 55 of Hunter Collier. See a little bit of dirt on the upper left-hand corner of his windshield. Man, he almost got a look underneath that 99 on that corner exit, Macaulay.
Yeah, he did.
I think if that hole would have stayed open another split second, he would have been there. You got to watch how high you enter and exit on these things, or you get in the center of the corner, a guy might just close that door on you.
Yeah, happens real quick.
So the 00, Nick Hunt, going to lose a position, fall back to 5th here. You can see how much they're getting out of the throttle in that draft to keep from getting in the car in front of them. We are 25 of 95 laps complete on board with the 00. Nation went to get a draft, got caught in a draft, stole the hood and the nose right off the 27 car, Macaulay.
Yeah.
Took them both, 2 for 1.
Yeah, 2-for-1 deal on that one.
So Nick's just riding a Geritol Viagra Preparation H car right around in the top 5. So we go to 6th. We're going to find in the number 87 at Anthony Keys. Man, you get that big run, it looks like, from the onboard right at the end of the straightaway.
Yeah, and he's got to let off on it.
Well, yeah, because if you jump to the outside, you might get to the 00's quarter, like right here. But nobody comes with you, and you're just going to go backwards.
Yeah.
So you can see the 00 going to go right back by him. And then what happened to our leader, Pierce Moffitt? He was the leader when we started through the field. He's back to 7th now, Macaulay.
Yeah, I don't know if he has. I don't know if he's pitted yet, though. That could be the problem.
He's got 21 laps on this set of tires, 22 now. But so does Michael Robinson in 2nd at 26. There's a handful of these guys on the same strategy. The other guys got 5 laps less than them. So we go back to 8th, right behind the 41. You'll find Joshua Kanata in the number 16. And we're 27 and 95, so there's still plenty of time for these guys back here. No sense in getting in a hurry.
Plenty of time yet.
Go back to 9th. It's going to be Gary May, and you can see May is actually 3.6 seconds behind Joshua Kanata. But you can see Kanata up in front of him. You see Moffitt and Kanata both, those 2 cars up in front of Gary May. You can see the lead pack, too, and it looks like Gary May's getting a push from this driver, Michael Mueller in the 51. They stay lined up and work together, and they catch them 2 cars in front of them. They'd probably be able to get lined up and chase the lead pack down, Macaulay.
Yeah, they could potentially do that.
But they're the only 2 cars together, kind of like, Pierce Moffitt and Kanata are running together, 41 and 16. The 10 and the 51 are a 2-car a tandem duo.
Yeah.
And then you go back here to the 32 of Darren Clement, who scored 11th, and he's 21 seconds behind that. And I don't know that Clement's got anyone behind him.
No, that's painful driving around like this.
No, he's all by his lonesome, so you're right. It is painful. Ask Nation about it. So Gary Wells scored 15th and on pit road. And then you got James Gannier, who's on pit road in 19th. So that is going to be your through the field.
11 guys still on track.
And we got pit stops, green flag pit stops happening right now, Macaulay. Big bunch of them from the front, right on pit road, all your leaders. See Robinson's 26 right there, 87 of Keys, 00 a Hunt.
Oh, and the 55 overdrove a pit stall.
Green flag pit stops like this, I'm taking 2 tires, man.
Yeah.
2 tires, top it off with fuel, and get out of there. And the 26 took a little longer on his stop than these other guys did. You can see all of them trying to get up to speed. Couple of cars staying out right here. And you got to keep it down below that yellow line while you're getting up to speed, man, till you get on the back straightaway, Macaulay.
Oh, I've done that before.
Come up there too quick and you get that penalty, and it'll cost you.
Yeah, that sometimes can be the race right there.
We're watching the 00 now as he re-enters the racing surface here. Was that Nation streaking down pit road, Macaulay?
It may have been.
We had the same problem with that feller last night.
Yeah, we definitely did.
So now Darren Clement was leading it, and he's going to bring the 32 to pit road. And that may hand her over to the 99, Jarrett Lipstruer. He's got the 87 on his bumper, which is going to be Anthony Keys. And then behind him is going to be 3 cars. Going to be the 00, 55, and the 16. Nope. 9, 00, and 55.
Yeah.
Then the pack after that, you're going to find the 16, probably 26, and 41, right?
Yep. That's your next pack.
And then Mueller's back there by himself, and Gary May's back just a little bit off Mueller. So if they can get Hook back up, it would help greatly. It would help them both.
Oh, it would.
As we are 32 of 95 complete right now. Lipstruer leading it. Keys second.
The second pack looks like it may be catching the front too.
Yeah, we're going to take a look back there now. 900, 55. They got 3 cars. 3 cars bound to go faster than 2.
Yeah, should.
They can stay nose to tail right here, McCauley.
They should be picking up that draft here soon from the front 2 guys.
Yeah, you see Kanata, though. He's got the 26 and the 41 all over him, so they're a 3-car draft as well. Kanata 16, Robinson in the 26. Then you got the 41 there. The pole. He ended up being the pole sitter. Todd Cray actually set fast time, but the 41 actually sat the pole. Cray chose to start in the back there, McCauley, and it didn't work out well for him.
No, he still was caught up pretty early.
He still got caught up early, and he's out of the event. The only saving grace for a lot of these guys tonight is that it's not a points race.
No, and that can explain the aggressive driving at the start.
Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars currently out, and I think 2 of those cars are on pit road, 11 and 14.
Yeah, I think only the 10 cars are on the track right now.
So the 00 and the 87 have caught the leaders now.
But the 55 lost the draft.
And the 55 lost it. He's back there by himself, and he's got to wait for the 3 cars behind him to catch up now, and then they'll have 4, so maybe they can get up there and do something.
Yeah.
And what happened to Nation? Is he going to show up on a milk carton?
He might, or he could be on pit road right now still.
Surely he's not still out there streaking.
He could be trying to be a crewman right now, trying to get some more stuff. Getting tires.
Man, the 55's going to move up, let the 41 move into the picture there. And 55's going to drop to the back of that second pack there, McCauley.
Yeah.
But they'll have a 4-car draft. That's the same thing the leaders got.
They've actually closed. They were almost 6 seconds away at one point. Now
Yeah, they're
they're
down
4.5.
4 seconds now. 4 seconds flat. Back to Michael Benson. Michael Mueller, though, not, losing the draft. He's 17 seconds behind that now. McCullough.
Yeah.
And then you got Gary May, not too far behind him, only about 1.4 seconds. And Wells is currently on pit road. So back to the front of the field with the 99 of Lipstruer. Now that gap's 3 seconds, McCauley.
Yeah, they're coming.
Two and a half seconds, approximately. So, yes, they're on their way. So, Lipstruer leading it. Albritton second. Hunt third. You got Keys in fourth and Robinson rounding out the top 5. And those first 4 cars are all together right here, but they're only 1.2 seconds ahead of that second pack now.
Yeah, we're going to have a battle here soon.
It's coming quickly. That second pack is on their way.
No, not wasting any time.
It'll be interesting to see if one or two of these guys, of these first 4, jump up to the high side to kind of block that run. We've seen it happen.
Fall right in line.
Yeah, we've seen it happen before. If not, these guys drafted up might be able to pull to the outside here and go by them. I don't know. We'll find out right here. It looks like they're just going to fall right in line. Now you know they're content on riding.
Yeah. Just log some laps right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're not even halfway through this thing, so there's no sense in tearing it up.
No.
We're 40 of 95. And we got our first 8 cars now.
Yep, top 8.
And Mueller in the 51 is on pit road.
Is he parking it or is he just...
I don't know if he's pitting or parking it or what. Gary May's the last one I got out on the racetrack right now. May's in the 10 car. I think Mueller might be parking it.
Yep, he just disconnected.
Disconnected from the server, so we still got 9 cars on the racetrack, 8 of them right in a row.
Got a couple peeking to the outside there.
Yeah, is that the 00 I see up there?
87.
Nope, 87.
And he dropped.
00.
Third.
Yeah, we dropped from 3rd all the way to 8th. That was a quick way to lose 5 spots, McCauley.
Definitely was.
But he learned. He tried something, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to give it up when you have a huge run. It's hard to just let off of it.
I think right now spots can be picked up and lost on pit road.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't have cautions, man, and you're just running it out and you do the green flag pit stops. We've seen Lipstruer in the 99 able to take advantage of it and take the lead.
Yeah.
and he's held on to it since, which shows me that passing's probably not easy here.
Now it looks. If you get off that yellow line, you're going to lose it. If you stay on it, you're going to gain spots or stay there.
Yeah, we haven't even seen the outside line be very successful. But I'll tell you, we've seen some cars drop out of tonight's race, but that 00 that we've all got picked, he's still there, man.
Yeah.
Got it in the top 5, car's clean. That's what you got to have on lap 94 to really go for it. Clean car.
You give it all you have then.
We got about 14 laps on this this stint right now, so I know they're going to go, what, 7 more probably, 6 or 7?
Yeah, just about.
Seems like about 21 they come in. So they'll make it just past the halfway point in this race when they pit.
Yeah.
They'll have to pit a couple more times after that, too.
At least 2 more?
Yeah, at least 2 more stops after that, so 3 total. So we've only been slowed. We're 44, well, coming to 45 laps right now. We've been slowed by, what, 2 cautions tonight?
Yep, 2 cautions.
And those 2 cautions were part of why several cars are out. Some of them had severe damage, fell way off the pace, and those guys have since disconnected. And we got our top 8 all in a line, and then we got Gary May right here by himself.
Running qualifying laps right now.
And I doubt that he's going to be by himself long, because when the pack catches him,
Yeah.
he'll go a lap down, but he'll catch a draft.
Yeah. Hope for a caution and he gets back on the lead lap.
Yeah, that's exactly right, man. You try to hang on and get a caution flag and get the lucky dog, and then you're right back in the mix.
Yeah.
And that's probably what May's looking for now. I know he's got a lap less on his tires than those guys do, and that may have been what happened. And you see the field coming up behind him, McCauley.
Yeah, they're closing real quick, about 3 seconds a lap on them.
Yeah, they got an 8-car draft going on to the 10 cars, no car draft. Well, 1 car. His. I thought for a while that he might be able to hook up with the 51 car and they might be able to hang on a little bit better, but that never come to fruition, and
No.
the 10 car just kind of got hung back here. And we'll stay on him a minute because we're about to see the pack close up on him. They're not far back there, McCauley.
No, they're getting bigger and bigger.
He's about halfway down the back straightaway. They're coming out of turn 4. I'd say they catch him on the next lap.
I'm giving it 2.
That closing distance is going to be pretty quick. So we want to thank everyone, and we appreciate you stopping in and joining us for the stream. You can chat it up with us if you want to. We'll answer any question you have, or talk to you, or reply to your comments. Joined in the booth with Michael McCauley. Yep, he is Macaulay Culkin's cousin.
Yep.
And we had Nation for a little while, but I think he's been abducted by aliens once again.
Yeah, it seems to happen time to time.
Yep, officially, Nation was abducted by aliens once again, Michael.
Yeah, it was bound to happen again.
And, man, those guys are all but there now. But the good news for the 10 is he'll get to increase the speed.
Yeah. Won't be running by himself anymore.
Not going by himself and trying to, you know, you're thinking the whole time, how do I pedal it faster?
Yeah.
Just pedal faster, and man, there no drafting help. So car's not going to go anywhere. But he's going to be able to fall in line right here, and you know he's a lap down. But like we said, at least he's on the lead draft with the lead draft.
Yeah.
And if there's a caution that comes out, he'll be able to take advantage of that. But he needs to stay right here with these guys, McCauley, and
Yeah,
he needs to
cut
pit with
down.
them.
Yeah.
And we're coming up real close to the pit stops right now. In
Right
fact, here
now.
they come. Right on
Everybody.
key. And this is where the lead could change over. We've seen it change over on the last pit stop, and it could change over now. We're about a lap and a half past the halfway point. Nation's playing My Little Peapot. If he's doing that, he fell all the way in, Hal. Head first. All the way in, huh, McCauley?
Yeah.
So here's a race off pit road. And 3 of them are going to get caught behind the field here, and we got a battle going on.
Yeah,
But-
they better figure that one out.
Real quick, Keys and Albritton and Gary May right there. They need to get it in line here and get drafted back up. But just like I said, man, I mean, positions change around a little bit. Kanata in the 16 is going to take advantage of that pit stop. And
Yep.
he's going to reign supreme. He's got that 00, though, on his bumper, and I'm telling you what, McCauley, if you see Viagra in your mirror, just get out of the way.
Yeah, I'm moving.
Nick doing a phenomenal job here at Talladega, and
Yeah, having a good run.
been watching, you know, we've seen how fast he's been in that 00 car this season, and just the luck hasn't been there. You know what I mean?
No, luck has not been on his side this season.
And the luck will end up right here at Talladega, and it won't count for points.
No.
That's how it goes. When you're having, you know, bad luck in a season, that's usually how it'll play out for you, McCauley.
Oh, yeah.
So 4 cars right here are able to break away, and that's going to be the 16 of Joshua Kanata, 00 of Nick Hunt. Then you got the 55 of Hunter Collier and the 26 of Michael Robinson. So that's the 4 cars that stayed together after they pitted. And I think Lipstruer, now he's back here with the 87, and who's in between them? Pierce Moffitt.
Yeah.
We've seen Moffitt, you know, lead a bunch of laps early on, and then he faded back there on one of those long runs, but he's recovered nicely.
Yeah, he's slowly working his way back up.
But, man, Gary May is by himself again. He come out with those guys. I don't know what happened to him, McCauley.
Yeah, unless he has damage that we can't see from one of the previous cautions.
Yeah, I think the aliens got Nation again. Hal. I think they did. I think Elon summoned them to him. So 4 cars up front. They are your lead pack. 16, 00, 55, 26. And then 2.8 seconds before you get back here to the 41 of Pierce Moffitt.
Yeah, we'll see if they close it here this lap.
4 cars and 4 cars. It's been staying right around 2 seconds or so. And that time, the first 4 were a couple tenths faster than the second group.
You have to check out Joshua Kanata's bumper here.
The back one or the front one?
The back.
I race, I crash, and I cry. If you touch me, I will die. Push here. Uh-oh, zone.
Hey, he's rocking that's a different paint this week.
Then you take a look at the bumper behind him, and it's plain as day, Preparation H.
Yeah.
Then let's go take a look at the guy's hood. Oh, not there. Not there either. I broke it. What is going on with this thing? There we go. Viagra, right on the hood. Then there it is on the side, Geritol. And combined, you have an old car that's hauling ass, Macaulay.
Yeah, it's flying.
That second group is catching them. They're about 1.22 back, so they're able to cut that gap in half. And I think once again it's going to wind up as an 8-car pack before, they get the whole fuel run to shake out. We're about 6 laps into it now.
Yeah.
That means they can go, 14 more?
Yeah, should be about that.
So
One more
that'll
pit stop.
take them to probably 69 or so, 68.
Maybe be the last one.
I don't think so. Let's say it takes them to 69, right?
Yeah.
89 would be 20 laps. And that's 6 laps short. So let's say they can push it to 21. That's still 5 laps short, Macaulay.
Yeah.
As we are 56 and 95, and we once again have an 8-car battle going on. You're quick through the field. Joshua Kanata got the lead off the last round of pit stops, and he's held it ever since. And that's been 8 laps now. And in seconds, a 00 and Nick Hunt. Back in third, you got the 55 of Hunter Collier. What happened there?
Michael Robinson got sideways there.
Your penalty for that? Back to the end of the line of 8.
That's your EOL right there.
Right. So then we go back to third. You got the actual pole sitter. Not the quick qualifier, but the actual pole sitter, the 41 of Pierce Moffitt. And he's going to pick up a spot from the 99 of Lipstruer right there. Jarrett Lipstruer going to fall back to 5th. And he may fall back farther. I don't know, though. 3 cars lined up on the outside, and they're beating up on the 2 on the bottom.
Yeah.
We're going to let
Outside
this
might
shake
work.
out. No, they ain't beating up on the 2 on the bottom. The 2 on the bottom's hanging with them, but the 3, I'll tell you who's getting the advantage is the 3 out in front.
Yeah.
All right, so the 3 on the outside were, in fact, able to get around the 2 on the bottom. And that's going to put Lipstruer up to 4th and move All-Britain. 6 car on the racetrack, 9 car in iRacing. They're going to try to go to the front. Now Kanata's going to jump up in line. That's going to leave the 00 with possibly an opportunity to go for the lead right here.
Yeah.
You see the 55 closing up on them, but it might not work out that way because it looks like most of the guys are headed to the top lane now, Macaulay.
That's a big change.
Oh, we're 3 wide. 00's caught in the middle. There's contact. They straighten it out, though. Man, a little bit of side drafting back there is what's causing the issue. Now the 26 is going to find a hole and jump in.
Yeah.
I think after you get knocked around like a ping pong ball, you're better off to find a safe spot.
Yeah, just get back in line.
We still got 35 laps to go. Don't twist it up yet. Then we go back here to our lap downer. That's going to be the 10 car, Gary May. And Manny had the draft, and he ran with them. And they pitted, and he even come out with those guys. But not able to capitalize and hang on to it, but it doesn't matter. Well, it does to an extent. If they were to get a caution now, he would get the lucky dog.
Pierce Moffitt.
Pierce Moffitt. We're going to have to go back and take a look at that one. I caught the tail end of it, but let's keep an eye on the 41 right here. We're going to stay green flag. But the 41 of Pierce Moffitt's going to have some issues. He got turned.
Yeah.
It's that simple, and he hit the outside wall hard, but he slid down to the bottom, and we stay green flag.
Yeah, he has pretty big damage there, too.
So Pierce Moffitt got some damage on the 41 car. Having a moment on lap 61, and the damage don't look real severe, though.
No, just on the back end.
So you can hear him going through the gears right now, getting back up to speed, but, man, that's going to hurt.
Yeah, he's already 18 seconds off the pack.
18 seconds off the pack, so that's going to turn that pack into a 7-car pack now, Macaulay. 7 cars running the inside of the racetrack, Nation streaking around the outside. Either that or it has to be aliens, Macaulay.
It's got to be.
I mean, I don't know what else to call it at this point. But we're about 13 laps into a fuel run. 62 laps complete now. And we're thinking probably 7 more laps they'll pit. Oh, we got a wreck. Right there it is, and that was a saving grace for not just the 41 of Pierce Moffitt, but also the 10 of Gary May. But probably not for the guys that got caught up in this one. And we're going to go back. Keep an eye on the 9 car right here. You got the 00 working the high side, 6 car on the bottom right here, and then the 26 right behind them in contact. And they're just going to go up and collect the 87 of keys on their way up. But, man,
Yep.
Heavy damage to the 6 car, heavy damage to the – that's the 41, but heavy damage to the 26 as well. He's going to lose a nose right here. The field just keeps getting thinner.
Yeah, about 6-7 cars left on track.
So caution number 3 on lap 63 of 95. Right here, caution number 3. We're going to get back to live and play you a couple commercials, and we'll be right back with you in just a moment. All right, Michael McCauley.
All right.
I made it back. I about fell all the way in. Look at the front of the field.
Yeah, look who's up there.
The 00, man, I'm telling you. You look back in the mirror and see that Viagra on the hood, and you're going to get out of the way.
Yeah.
You're going
He's
to
going places.
let the 00 go. He narrowly, I mean very narrowly, escaped that last wreck.
Yeah, him and the 55 both, and they're both 1-2 right now.
And they're 1 and 2 right now. Both those cars barely escaped that wreck. And I'll tell you a guy that benefited greatly from it, and that's the 41 right there, Pierce Moffitt. Moffitt's been up and down. He's got quite a bit of damage on that left rear, but I'll tell you, don't look like it's slowing the car down none, McCauley.
No, if he keeps in the draft, he's all right.
And we're on the downside of this thing, man. Under 30 laps to go, 27 laps to go right now.
One more pit stop.
And what do we got? Like 7 cars in the draft. It don't look like the 9 car is going to be able to hang with them there.
No, he did for the first couple laps, but now he's starting to lose it.
And I'll tell you another one that benefited greatly from that caution. If he can hang with the draft, that's the 10 car right here, Gary May. May was caught a lap down, wasn't on the draft, McCauley. He got the lucky dog, come all the way back around. Oh, look at that. Watching from the Cayman Islands. Supporting a 55 car. That's awesome. We appreciate you coming in and tuning into the race. Hunter Collier would be the driver of that 55 car. And Hunter is currently in the second position. We'll take a little bit closer look at that race car. Does it say on the side of it, McCauley, L&T something?
Yeah. Let's see.
Welding. I think it's L&T Welding, maybe.
I believe you're right. L&J.
L&J Welding. But that Geritol car, man. Little Geritol, Preparation H, and Viagra. Put you right to the front.
Yeah.
That's the combination you need. The winning combination, I think. He's got that 55, though, Hunter Collier all over the bumper.
Yeah, well, you have 2 Xfinity drivers in the top 5 right now.
Then you got back there in third, that 41 car, Moffitt. Moffitt's got damage on the whole rear. Not just the left. It's all the way across.
Yeah. Spoiler's a little bent.
But the front of the car's not hurt. And that's what he's going to use to draft up on him. And you can see the 16 of Kanata. Not far off his bumper. Then you got the 99 of Lipster. And then, of course, the 10 of Gary May. He's tagging along with him this time. That puts him in the 6th position. But that 9 car back here, the 6 car, not able to... he's got damage on the front, the side, and the back of that car, and he's not going to be able to stay with it. And it looks like the 26 is going to retire it after that incident right there. So
Yeah, him and the 87 both.
that's going to leave us 7 cars left on the racetrack. And here are your 7 cars that are left. They're right in a row. Collier looking to the outside in the 55 car right now. No help, though. Nowhere to go.
Nah, it's too early to make a move right now.
00's your leader. Have to give Hal Lamy credit. He was the first one to pick the 00 car.
Yeah.
But we know from pit stops, you know, green flag pit stops, that if they stay green, they're going to be pitting in about 9 laps.
That, I mean, the last pit cycle he was pretty quick on, so.
And if they pit 9 laps, that'll be the last final pit stop, or they may choose to cut the run in half. I don't know. We could go through Discord and cheat a little bit to see which one of these guys might be in the same Discord channel, Macaulay, so we know who's working with who out there. So you got Collier, Hunt, Moffitt, Kanata, Lipster, May, and let's see who's working with who.
Get the 99 and 16.
Double Zero's by himself. 16 and 99 are in the same channel. May is by himself. Moffitt and Collier are in the same channel. So 41 and 55, same channel.
Yeah.
So there's 4 of those guys working with each other. That could make it interesting, and you see the 41 and the 55 are second and third, so they're lined up, man. In the double zero, he's the lone wolf out there. But he's got
need any teammates.
He's got Geritol, Viagra, Preparation H on the car. He don't need anything.
No, he's got all he needs right on the car.
This guy don't need a teammate. He'll get her done by himself. He's a lone wolf. Literally, Macaulay.
Yeah.
Gary May, though, man, I'm telling you, it looks like he's struggling to hold on to that draft.
Yeah, he's starting to lose it a little bit.
Now he's pulling back up on him, but, man, a guy plays around with that too much, and he winds up a lap down again. So 7 cars. That's what we got left going for it. 20 laps to go now. 75 complete. Right here at Talladega Super Speedway. With, right? Yeah. I think that's what I'm going for, Macaulay. With. With the... Fuck it. We're with the Swift Motorsports Hyperdrive Cup Series. Man, that 10, he just looks like he's struggling back there. There's
he can't hold the bottom.
parts of the track where he's okay, like down this back straightaway, he sucks back up to him. But, man, around that front stretch is not so kind to him.
And there is a bump in the tri-oval, but should be able to get through that.
Right now, these guys are just staying lined up. Still 19 laps to go, so I don't really expect any crazy moves or maneuvers right now. And we've had 3 caution flags already. If we get one, it'll be late, but we may not even see another caution. I mean, there's only 7 of the guys left out here.
Yeah.
But we do know that 2 different sets of these 7, so 4 of these cars are in communication with each other. So that leaves 3 cars that are not. No? Yeah.
Yeah, 3 cars.
Actually, 6 cars is all that's in the lead pack.
So you have 2 without teammates and...
Yep, 2 without and 2 with. As we're taking a look right here at Austin Albritton. Registered as the 9, but in the 6 car. Gary May is hanging on there.
Yeah, he just needs to keep up with the draft.
$17 to go, about 4 away from green flag pit stops right here. And, man, that's where positions can be gained and lost. That's
no mistakes needed.
also where a guy can lose a draft. Man, that's the only downfall with being the lone wolf out there in front. You're not in a channel with no one else, so those guys might snooker you on a pit stop behind you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you get caught out, and one or two things happen. You go in, they stay out, or they go in and you get caught out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he almost wanted to drop behind him and just follow him.
It wouldn't be a bad strategy, in my opinion. And that's one of the things that make it interesting. For Gary May in the 10, it's not a problem because he's at the rear of that pack.
Yeah,
So
it's time to react.
Yeah, he has time to react. When they go to pit road, he's like, oh, time for me to go. And he stays right on cycle with them. But on the other hand, the 00 really don't have control over it. So you can see them. There's a car out in front of them. That's going to be that registered as a 9 but 6 car on the racetrack. That's Austin Albritton. So we're probably only a couple of laps away from green flag pit stops. And man, I'll tell you, the second half of the race I think it went faster than the first half, Macaulay.
I think so.
We had 2 cautions quick in the first half. In the second half, we have only seen 1, and man, the laps are just clicking down here. 14 to go, 00. Nick Hunt still showing the way around here with the Geritol car. I don't know what gives it all the speed, whether it's the Geritol, the Viagra, or the Preparation H.
That's what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, Preparation H just makes for a smoother ride around. And we seen that Collier in the 55's got some fans in the Cayman Islands. We know who's got all the money now, don't we, Macaulay?
We definitely do.
And we were having fun with Nation 01 earlier, but then he got abducted by aliens, and he ain't been back.
No, he's gone. He could be gone for good.
Even Hal said that he thinks he loves hanging out with them. And he might, because it's not the first time he's come up missing, Macaulay.
No. Happened a couple weeks ago.
Keep waiting for him to show up on that Ancient Alien show. In fact, he may already be on it with the crazy hair.
He may be.
That could possibly be Nation 01. They're 21 laps in, man. Pit stops are coming.
Yeah.
They're not
now.
Yeah, there's only 12 laps to go, and these guys, they can't go much farther on fuel. I'm sure of that. So is it now? I would say now.
Yeah.
And survey says
Not yet.
no. Maybe they were pitting for tires earlier, not fuel, Macaulay.
Yeah, maybe it's just going to be a fuel stop.
So they go through one more time right here. I'd definitely be a fuel stop for me. I'd turn them tires off. Passed out, Hal said. And that's probably exactly where he's at, Hal.
I think they're going to be coming in this time by.
Surely their fuel tanks couldn't go much farther. There they go.
There they are.
All of them. Nope, 2 of them stayed out. Man, the
Gary-
55 locked her down, and hopefully nobody got a speeding penalty on that one. May brought her in hot.
Yeah, he came flying in there.
So hopefully those guys are all right. We're going to take a look at the first 4, but we had 2 stay out, Kanata and Lipstruer, and I believe that they're 2 of the guys in communication with each other.
Yeah, they're teammates.
So they had a lap less on their run than these other guys did, and feeling gone for the 00. I'll tell you what, that 10 car, Gary May, had a nice pickup right there. Nice stop, McCauley.
Yeah, came in last.
Came in last
Think they
out of
left.
those four. Out of those four.
Yeah.
He did. Actually, the 55 did. But, man, Moffitt lost them.
I wonder if he took tires.
Moffitt might have took tires, and that'll cost you here.
And we got the 16 and 99 on now.
And Moffitt's got a little bit of damage on the back of the car. He could be in trouble right here, McCauley.
Yeah.
So now we got the 99 and the 16 of Kanata on pit road. They just got their service, and they're taking off together.
Where do they merge here?
We're gonna. That's the $1 million question with 10 to go. They're still leading it, as the other four have to come around from making their pit stops, and they're coming into the corner probably now. And these guys are still getting up to speed, so, man, this is going to be close. I think they're going to merge right on top of each other.
They may, yeah.
As they're coming up to speed, the 16's not really close enough to that 99. The 99 needs to back up to them. But it looks like the 16 and 99 are going to beat them out. That's going to put the 00 back in third as this all works out, but man, I'd probably just hang her right to the outside.
Yeah.
And
There he
that's where
goes.
he's going.
There's a block.
Oh, and there's the block right there. You knew that was coming. But the 00, I'm telling you, you see Viagra in the mirror, let it go.
Yeah.
Just let it go. And the 00 needs to get to the bottom right here. Oh, he had the room. It was wide open, and he didn't take it. He should have closed the door on him.
He should have.
He's got the 10 behind him, and the 10's kind of struggled to hold the draft. Yeah, that's going to cost the 00 right there. I don't even think the preparation H is going to smooth that one out.
No.
There's still 8 laps to go, though. He's back in fourth, so he might be able to make something happen yet, or maybe those guys in front of him get into each other. And I believe it's the 55 that lost his help. I think the 41 is teamed up with the 55.
Yeah.
So the 55's a lone wolf up there in the top 3. The 99 of Lipster, though, come out perfect after those pit stops.
It looks like Nick Hunt and Gary May are starting to lose the draft here.
Yeah, I don't know if there's something wrong with the 10 car, but he doesn't seem to be able to push quite as hard. Now you see that they're catching him. They're catching the draft again, so I think they'll both be okay. But I think it's going to get much more interesting as these laps tick off here, McCauley. 6 to go right now.
Yeah.
It's been good, but I think it's going to get gooder. It's going to get Mo gooder.
Yeah.
Mo gooder, McCauley. Oh, somebody blinked out. He's back, though, 00.
Yeah.
And top 5 cars now. We've seen it dwindle down from 9 to 5, literally. And not a fan is sitting on their rear end. They're all on their feet right now. Five laps to go this time when they get to the line. 5 more laps, McCauley.
They're going to go quick.
00's had the luck. Hasn't had the luck this season. But the luck has seemed to roll with them pretty well here tonight at Talladega. Could it be the 00's race to win? Or will the 99 show that coming off pit road first was the way to do it? Or will it be the 55 or the 16 or maybe even the 10 and Gary May can get up there and sneak a win out? Anything could happen.
Never know.
It is Talladega. You don't know who's going to be going around on the last lap or 2 to go. But we're 4 to go right now, so we're going to find out pretty quickly here. It's not going to be long now, is it, Macaulay?
No.
91 laps complete out of 95. And their cars are moving around a little now.
And there's no points on the line either.
No points on the line. Fun race. Cup driver leading it. Xfinity driver second. Cup driver third, fourth, and fifth. Three to go. They're good on fuel. Nobody's got to worry about that now, providing they took enough fuel on their pit stop.
Yeah, hopefully they did.
But just like I was talking about, the 10 just seems to not be able to hold with those guys well.
No.
He doesn't
Almost
close
straight.
up.
He just enters the corner higher than anybody, almost a lane up.
Maybe he's saving tires or working on something. He might have something special lined up, Macaulay.
Yeah, something we don't know about.
Two to go, man. When do you make your move? If you're the 16 0055.
You know, to start making it in,
I mean,
probably at the end of.
you start working on that now.
I think you start building the run now.
And I know
Or the
that
exit of.
we know that the 16 and the 99 are in communication. So does the 16 not go to the top, or maybe the 16 decides he wants to win and the 00 goes with him, and I don't know. We're going to find out.
I think 00's laying back for a run.
White flags out this time. Yes, it is. We get the white flag. One more lap to go around Talladega. There we go. Got it right that time, Macaulay. With the Swift Motorsports Hyperdrive Cup Series. Back straight away for the final time. Your leader, 99, Jarrett Lipster. Hunter Collier in the 55 in second. Joshua Kanata in the 16 back in third. And you got Nick Hunt in the 00. And I think Hunt's back too far, man.
Yeah, I don't think he can do anything now.
May fell off of it, and coming off pit road was the right way to go. The 99 is going to go unchallenged from there. The 55 is going to peek to the outside. Holy shit, he did it.
He won it.
The 55 took the shot at the outside on the 99, and he got it. Wow.
Did you see the finish? How close that was.
It was a photo finish for sure. We're going to back it up and take a look at it. So right here, watch a 55 jump out of line. And just enough. Oh, I mean, just inched him, Macaulay.
Yeah, .000.
He inched him, man. That's crazy.
That's the point on the Camaro. Or no, he has a Toyota.
So the Toyota makes a late move. And I guess he was in the right place at the right time there. He timed it perfectly. I mean, a split second later, and he wouldn't have got there.
Yeah.
In the 55 right there of Hunter Collier is going to burn it down, and rightfully so. He deserves it. So the 00 is going to bring it home fourth, but he's got a clean race car, Macaulay. And he had a good race.
Yeah.
So we'll see if any of these guys get up in the waiting room for their interviews. I would think that all three of the top three would, but we'll find out here. We got the 99 in the room there. So we'll see if waiting on the, 55 and the 16.
Yep.
We'll give him a second, and I'll bring the 99 up. Oh, we got them all. So let's grab our race winner real quick.
Totally.
Hunter Collier, we got you in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Man, I'll tell you what. You got some fans from the Cayman Islands that were pulling for you on YouTube, and you did them right tonight, buddy.
Yeah.
Did you know exactly when to go there? That's my question. I think if you would have you won that literally by an inch or two.
I knew when to go because I think it was entering the start of the front stretch. You could see that I was pulling up towards the 99's back bumper,
Right.
and that gave me the chance to slingshot past him at like the last possible second, which, got me past him. And I think the car behind me as well was gaining on me, which also gave me a bit of an arrow push there at the end to finally get me past the 99.
Wow. What? Even you, Macaulay, it was timed so perfectly, Hunter. I mean, it was just timed so perfectly, and you laid that out very, very well. Were you just riding before that? What was going on, the last 10 laps are there?
I was just trying to ride out in the back, trying to position myself in order to get the win there at the end. I saw that a couple of cars started to lose the draft, so I knew that I was going to get a top 3 either way. So might as well just go out there and try and win it. So I just got there towards second place and stayed behind there, blocked as much as I could, and then I, got past him on the last lap.
Well, you definitely proved that riding in second there was the place to be. It looked like it was hard to pass the leader the entire race. We hadn't really seen anybody, be able to mount a run and do that. And to watch you jump out there at the end and just inch them out, literally inch them out, is incredible, Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
But you have anyone you want to thank while we got you up here in the broadcast booth?
I'd like to thank all the sponsors, Blues Die Castle and J Welding, for giving me this opportunity to run as Swift Motorsports. I'd like to thank the team, especially Pierce Moffat on Collier Motorsports. He helped a lot with the drafting earlier on, helped with the strategy and all that, so we could win. I could also say thank you to my family as well, all, my parents and all that, watching the race, and also my nan, who died today, sadly, but, this one's for her, so...
Yeah, absolutely, and your family's in our prayers for that.
Yeah.
Your family's in our prayers, but wait, what a way just to come out and win here at Talladega. Awesome job. And you did it in a cup car, Hunter.
All right, thank you.
So thank you for coming in the booth. Congratulations once again on your win. And maybe we'll see you in the cup cars full time pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I don't know about that, so we'll have to see, I guess.
We'll see. You keep driving like you drove tonight, and you'll get here quick enough, buddy.
All right. See you later.
Yep. So that was the race winner, Hunter Collier, driver of the 55, and man, his family's in our prayers. Hate to hear he lost his Luna.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
So who do we got in P2? The 99 of Lipster, or you want to do this one?
Yeah, I got this one.
I'm sure for a little bit he thought he won it.
Yeah. Hey, Jared, it's Mike from the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Hey, talk about that finish there. It was a real close one there.
Yeah, he got a great run. I have to give him props. He timed it perfectly. I should have went up and blocked it, but it is what it is. A close finish is exciting.
No, that was definitely an exciting finish. I mean, 0.00 finish there, so it's pretty close.
Either way, I'll take it.
Yeah, no, it was a good race. Seemed like even when you had cars piled up or stacked up on the outside, it seemed like the outside you couldn't really pass when it was at the case. It was just, you had to stay on the bottom all race.
Yeah, you couldn't go anywhere on the other side unless you had maybe 5 cars with you, 4 or 5 cars with you, and it just stinks.
Yeah. Did you avoid all that carnage in the beginning there?
Oh yeah, I did. I was planning on working with Michael Mueller for a little bit. Him and we were planning it out, but it was we got split up, and so we just started working with other teammates out there.
Yeah. Were you teamed up with Kanata there too at the end, or?
Yeah, he's actually one of my teammates.
Uh, yeah. I mean, it's
Um,
definitely entertaining. Pit road definitely became a factor tonight.
oh yeah, we took less. Kanata and I took less fuel than uh everybody else. We took 7.3, and I'm gonna venture to guess they took 10,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah. You guys came out just you're behind them and you came out in front of them there. So yeah, you guys did something different there.
Yeah. Our pit road was excellent for all of us. Some of us I think one of us had a mistake on pit road, but that was about it.
That's something you normally practice during the week. Do you do pit road practices and all that during the week, or?
Nah, I've ran a lot of super speedway races, and it's the not that hard. I have my braking zone down, so I tried it in practice, and the brakes were a little touchy in practice, but it was all right. And during the race,
Yeah. Anybody you would like to thank for tonight?
yeah, I got a person watching out there, Zach Miller. I work with him. Uh, bunch of guys. My brother all taught me how to speedway race, so I gotta thank him out there. Joshua, Mueller, Gary, Austin, everybody that raced with us tonight and helped out the team. I want to shout out to Andrew Moraz that didn't bother to show up, but
Yeah, he missed one.
but this one wasn't for points, so we'll
No,
get him next week for it.
no. Where are you at next week? Let me had it up here, but now I don't. So you're at Texas next week. Is that a pretty good track for you?
Not really. I'm
No.
just going to try to finish inside the top 10, maybe. If I don't know how it's going to run with these new next gen cars. I haven't ran a lot of races with these besides here at Swift, so I maybe I'll do good with them. I haven't tried.
Yeah, my guess is probably gonna be a lot of pack racing, like how it's been. Oh, it's a mile and a half and 2 miles.
Yeah, I think
So,
you're probably right on that one. It'll probably be just like that.
yep. So, all right. Congrats on the second place finish tonight.
Thank you.
Yep. Have a good one.
Yeah, congrats there, Jarrett.
Thank you.
All right, so that was second place, Jarrett Lipstruer, and we're going to go down there, and I'm going to grab Josh Kanata. I think. I'm going to figure out what I'm doing here. It's going to take me a second. I was muted out, so I had to make sure everything was unmuted there. Josh Kanata, you got Michael McCauley and Vern Bradley in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you kept her in one piece, and you got it up there on the podium.
Somehow.
Yeah, it looked like there was a little bit of carnage, especially the first couple of cautions there. Josh, tell us how you escaped that.
I mean, at the beginning, I knew I was just going to ride around the back so I'd have enough room to avoid a lot of it. I saw a couple of cars flying in the air, and it was a little bit of a wild one for the first, 30 or so laps. But once we got spread out, it definitely turned into a bit of fuel mileage until that last caution happened. But that was a fun finish, though, wasn't it?
It actually was, and I know that you're a teammate with the 99. Is that correct?
Yep, I am.
And it looked like the 99. The way you guys come off pit road, it looked like the 99 was really in the driver's seat there.
Yeah, for sure. We tried to stay out one lap longer just to see if we could maybe just avoid some of the pit road chaos. But they came up on us with a with a head of steam. We knew they would. He did a good job of blocking them off and kind of splitting them up. That's how we were able to finish in the top 3. But as soon as we couldn't get hooked up, we knew we were going to have a bit of an issue coming to the line.
Yeah, and a pivotal move there, the 55 getting around you during that run. And that's exactly what the 55 needed to actually propel him by the 99. And I'm still not sure how he did it.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Did it say what the timing was on your screen? Because we saw triple zeros.
001.
Jeez.
On my timing screen. 001.
I really thought Jarrett had it. I really did, but no, I mean, all credit to the 55. He did exactly what he had to do, and he pulled out. That maybe he couldn't have done it at a better time.
Yeah,
he did it. I was going to try to get to Jarrett's bumper before he could get by him, but I just couldn't do it.
It's just perfect timing. If he'd have timed it a little earlier, you would have been able to probably get to the 99's bumper, and it would have changed the whole thing. And if he would have timed it any later, he would have lost by 001. So,
yeah, I couldn't believe it. We were into the tri-oval. I was telling Jarrett, I said, "You got it, you got it, you got it." And we saw the timing. We both we couldn't believe it.
I thought he had it too, Josh. I'm not going to lie, and I even told Macaulay in the broadcast. I'm like, man, it seems like when a guy gets out in front, he's hard to get around.
Oh, for sure. These things are. I mean, if you ever get 2 or 3 cars in a row, it's almost impossible to pass. I mean, that's really about the only spot you can do it. Like, if he would have tried that move, he wouldn't have cleared him into 1, but he would have he got out front of him with just enough time to spare, I guess. It's very hard to pass with these things, though, if you're just running with 2 of you or 3 of you.
Yeah, there was you guys had 5 cars there together at the end, and we were waiting, especially on the last 3 laps. We're like, when's the move coming? When's the move coming? And the move never came. And
I was waiting too.
Exactly. And the move never showed up until the last second. I watched a 55 car dart out, and I thought, oh, he'll go backwards, and he actually won a race. So it's crazy to see how that played out there, especially with how hard it looked like it was for that car to pass.
Oh, for sure. I mean, the side draft is the only way to even get a nose out in front. There's no way he would actually complete that pass, but it's just enough to get out front. And I mean, we've seen it time and time again here and Daytona. That's all you really need is that 1 inch of space. So these things they're tough to pass, and they're really tough plate cars. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it looked like it was it's actually the first plate race I've seen with this car, and it looked like it was really hard to pass.
Yeah, you really do have to get 3 or 4 guys working together who know exactly, who are talking the whole time, know exactly what they're going to do before they do it. Otherwise, it's just not going to work.
Well, and early on, we were watching, 2 or 3 guys would jump up on the high side, but it looked like they just couldn't go nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely seemed like they just either couldn't get hooked up, or the guys on the bottom were more, I don't know, we're working together better. I can't really think of the word, but no, the only way to pass here, you have to have more cars on the high side, or you have to be side drafting to a point of almost wrecking the field. It's very difficult to pass, so it makes plate racing very tricky with these things.
Yeah, that's just how it works sometimes, and it's I don't know. Maybe iRacing can do something with it to make that top side work, or the guys can get lined up better, like you said. Maybe they're just lined up better on the bottom. But man, what an awesome finish! That's what it come down to, Josh. What an awesome finish.
I mean, I had the best seat. I wish I would have seen it go the other way, but it was definitely a good finish. I can't deny that. I'm hoping that once the real teams get some more practice with this, they can make some changes on iRacing's side. But there's potential for sure. But for now, it's still a little tough.
Absolutely. So you're rolling into Texas next week. You feel better about that, Josh?
I mean, I hope so. I think it'll be better than the plate racing, but any sort of 1.5 or 2 mile course, going to be more or less the same thing. You can go full throttle most of the way around, but once the tires start to go, it becomes an issue.
Right.
But next week will definitely be a lot better.
Yeah, Texas is going to be a track that will probably eat up on the tires a little bit.
For sure.
And break that drafting up, so it'll be tire management. But we wish you the best of luck there. Do you have anyone you want to thank while we got you in the booth, Josh?
Yeah, I mean, thank you guys for sticking with us for the night. I know it was a little rough there in the beginning. Everyone who's still watching, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the finish. And hope you see you all next week. Thank you guys for everything you do.
Ah, man, you guys only had a couple quick cautions there in the beginning, and we made it fun. So everybody made it through okay. We kept the viewers tuned in, and good racing out there. Josh, look forward to next week, man.
Thank you.
Yep, have a good night, buddy.
You too.
So that was Josh Kanata, second place finisher, and I think Gary May's down there in the waiting room.
Is he in there? Yeah, he is.
Let's get Gary May up here, too. Gary May, we got you up in the broadcast booth. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good. How you guys doing?
Man, that 10 car looked like you had the save of the race when that third caution come out.
Yeah, I needed that. I stepped out one time and I lost the draft. So, yeah, if that didn't come out, I was hurting. But is one of you guys from West Virginia?
Nation.
Nation's from West Virginia.
Yep, he is.
I thought I heard that actually 2 weeks ago when we interviewed. I heard you say something about a West Virginia calculator. So
Yeah, he's passed out right now, but he is from he's lives in West Virginia.
Yeah, that's where I grew up. That's where I grew up. I'm in Florida now, and been in Florida probably for 20 years. But West Virginia's still my home as far as where I grew up. So.
Well, Nation's in West Virginia. I'm actually in Florida.
Where you at in Florida?
I am by Lakeland.
Oh yeah, I'm down in Fort Myers.
Oh yeah, I know right where that's at. I'm actually closer to Dade City, Zephyr Hills area, but
I'm very familiar with it. I lived in Newport Richey for a while.
oh, yep, Pasco County.
Yep.
I've been there time or 20 myself.
So in Dade City, you got that snake festival up there every year.
Yep, they do that every year there, and Blueberry Festival. That's the other thing that they do once a year up there. We'll have what Macaulay? Do you remember where Nation said he lives in West Virginia?
I can't think of that right now.
I can't even remember it, and I've known that feller for years on here now.
Well, I'm gonna become a regular on the show, so I'll find out at some point.
We get it. Keep getting her up there on the top 3. We'll keep you as a regular there. You almost got in that podium tonight, didn't you?
Yeah. It's these cars. Once you stuck your nose out there and you didn't have a lot of help pushing, then you weren't gonna get over there.
Exactly. And I ain't gonna lie, we were pulling for you in the 0-0, Gary.
Well, I appreciate that. Those are
Either
two
you
good
or
guys.
Nick. Either you or Nick, man.
Nick's about as good as you can get as far as personality. So he's an awesome gentleman.
Yeah, he is. I've had the pleasure of knowing him for many years, actually, on iRacing now. So him and I go back to another league together, and he's a really good guy. And I'll tell you, I don't think I've met a bad guy over here, have we, Macaulay?
No, we haven't.
So that's a good thing. And Gary, man, good running there at the end. I think if you'd had some help, you'd have made it more interesting.
Yeah, me and Nick needed one more car to go with those 3 teammates, and I think we might have, at least made it interesting.
But give us your take on the finish there.
Honestly, I couldn't even get up to Nick's bumper. I was doing everything I could do, but I just couldn't get to his bumper to allow him to stick his nose out and give a shot. I couldn't even get there. So
well, did you get a good windshield shot of the 55 jumping out there and pulling it off by .001 seconds?
Actually, no, I couldn't see nothing. Honestly, I was just in my fifth place, in that fifth place, and had the foot on the gas the whole way. Just couldn't do nothing with it.
Yeah, he jumped out there and last second looked like, didn't it, McCauley?
Yeah.
And pulled it off by an inch.
That must have been good. That was good TV right there.
It made for good TV, and just a lot of fun to see a finish like that, especially one that close, obviously.
Yep.
And we got to witness it tonight, and then we got, after we did our interviews with the podium there, we got to get you in the booth again.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily come up to interview. I just wanted to find out where Nation was from. So
he is right now. We fear he may have been abducted by aliens for like what, the 40th time there, McCauley.
Yeah, it's becoming a weekly thing.
But they always seem to bring him back, Gary. So he'll come back around again.
I'm sure we'll get a chance to talk to him. Just tell him I'm looking for him, and tell him to hit me up sometime. But yeah, it should be a whole lot better racing next week at Texas. I think is where we're at.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it, and we wish you the best of luck there, Gary. Go get one, man.
Yes, sir. You guys have a good evening.
You too.
You too.
So that was Gary May right there, bringing home in the top 5. Good recovery for that fella.
Yeah, not bad.
So this was not for points tonight. There was a glitch with the iRacing penal system. I've been waiting to say that. So, honestly, there was. I mean, if iRacing give a guy or EOL, or you give a guy an EOL, something about the very next caution, it would penalize them again for it.
Is that what happened to me last night?
Did that happen to you last night?
So last night on our final restart, I should have been 3 cars up, and it told me to go to the end of the line.
Aha. Yep, that's what it is. So iRacing will, they'll get around to it. They'll get her figured out and fixed back up again. So when we go to Texas next week, we should be back to point racing, which will be good for a lot of these guys, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And that is, next week, Texas. And then after that, track you're familiar with. You ran there last night, McCauley, Iowa.
That's a fun one.
And then we got Charlotte, Atlanta, Pocono, Dover, Chicago, Landon, Homestead. And I'm looking at it, man, and there's only a few tracks left before we set a chase field.
Yeah, it's coming quick.
Top 16 drivers in points will be in that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 race chase. So that'll be coming. And other than that, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Swift Motorsports Hyperdrive Cup Series at Talladega Super Speedway. And I enjoyed it. Enjoyed having Michael McCauley in the booth here. Thank you, McCauley.
No, it was fun.
And we had Nation for a little while. We got to thank him, and hopefully the aliens will return the feller once again. That's our hope behind all this. We don't know. Maybe they'll keep him this time, McCauley.
Maybe we'll keep him for a week.
We won't have to babysit them if they do.
Yeah.
So that's good news, right?
Yeah.
Other than that,
Positive.
you need to get to work on the butt kicker, and I probably need to get to work on doing some sleeping. So we want to thank all you guys that tuned in. Give it a like if you like the broadcast. Subscribe if you haven't done so. We're here on Thursday nights. Usually start around 8 p.m., right, McCauley? Sometimes 8:10.
Yep, give or take a little.
Give or take a couple of minutes here or there, but we'll be here eventually. And that's it, man. I want to wish everybody a safe weekend and have a great night.